Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The video today is on this makeup look, cut crease. I've gone for a neutral cool tone cut crease using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I absolutely love a cool tone, haven't done one in ages, so I thought, and quite matte look as well, so I thought why not, and then also paired with a red lip. So if you want to know how to do this look, please keep on watching, and I would love it if you subscribe and like this video, please, just so I know then if it's worth doing again. But no, I do like it, it's quite fun, getting the hang of it now ish, yeah, don't know, but yeah, anyway, so if you want to see how I get this look, then keep on watching. Okay, as you can see, I've just applied a white base, the P.louise white base. I just find that they make eyeshadows colours pop, and also it's better to use a base for the longevity of eyeshadows to last. Usually you can just use like even concealer, you don't have to buy a specific base, but I like to use like a white base when I'm doing more out there looks or like bright colours and things like that. So just gone in with that with a brush, haven't set it. I don't tend to like to set this base, I find it works better without setting. It used to sound absolute crazy to me not to set a you know, cream product, but this base, it just really works. So I'm gonna go in with the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. I love the Naked one as well, it's more just like cool tones, but I've used it to death, so I thought I'd really enjoy this one because, yeah, like I say, it's all more cool toned colours than warm tones, so it's slightly just something different. They're mostly all mattes, apart from you do get this one which is a slight shimmer to that one as well, but today I just thought something different, just to use all mattes on the eye. I just find that sometimes it just can look really, I don't know, just like the look of it sometimes. Anyway, so firstly I go in with like a transition colour, so I'm going to use my trusty fave Zoeva 224 Luxe Definer Crease, with the more like fluffier head there. As you can see, it's a bit dirty because I've just literally done this eye, but I'm going to go in with the sort of a lighter shade Frisk. I'll just turn that around so you can see. So that one there, just going to go in with that one because it's pretty light. I mean, that's pretty much skin colour. So just transition down basically. So I'm going to use this one first. So I'm going to just dip into Frisk and literally do what I'd normally do generally anyway, just to make sure they've got no crease in there. So I just take it just above my crease basically, my natural crease it is, and just a little bit below my brow, and again just like windscreen wiper motions. I really like handed as well, like I'm barely, you know, like touching the skin, and then also just dragging it out slightly, just washing that on. It's all about your blending really as well, to be fair. Blend, blend, blend. That's it's pretty boring, but it works. So as you can see, like I've just winged that out there. Okay, and once you're happy with that sort of placement, I'm going to take a different brush, so my Luxe Crease brush 228. So you can see it's more sort of dome shape, more pointed at the top there, so it's great to get into like your real eye socket crease line. And then I'm going to go in with the next shade down, Cover, so it's just slightly deeper again. I'm just going to dab that, and lucky with the Urban Decay, excuse me, they're very pigmented shadows. So I'm going to like slightly tilt my brush up as well, because I find that the placement, if you doing like that, it disperses the product too high, which is what I don't want. So I want to literally just keep that to the area where I want it. And like I said, slightly tilting my hand up and my brush up, so it just goes where I want it placed. And then we just, again, it's just deepening the crease area basically. So you want to, like say, transition down from your brown to lighter to dark. Some people do from dark to light. It's just personal preference really, to be honest. I prefer to start with your lighter colours and go straight in with a dark shade. And the same if you want to do like a really smoky eye with using blacks. I find literally just go in with a few lighter shades of like brown first, deepen it up ever so slightly very slowly, and then go in with your black. Okay, so again, it's just all about blending that and making it seamless. Like I say, barely touching the product. Okay, so I've just gone off and blended that some more. Gone back in with my first brush that I used just to blend out any harsh edges, harsh lines. And now it's time for the hard part. Literally. So I go back in with the P.louise base, even though I've got that on my lid anyway. Because I've got really small eyelids, I want to make my crease appear higher than it is. So obviously when you've got your eye open, you can still see the line. So I've gone in with like a flat brush, really flat brush, synthetic flat brush. This is just like a no-named brand, but it's really thin, as you can see, and really flat. So I'm just literally going to go in with quite a bit of the P.louise base and just pop that straight down on my lid. And then if you look up, you can then see it's transferred it up higher. So then that's where I want the, oh, touched my nose, want the cut crease to then actually be. So that's a good little like trick to try and find, you know, where you want it to be, and then you can just follow that line from there on. So yeah, literally just pop it on your lid, look up, and then it transfers it up there for you. So now I'm just going to go in with a little bit more and just try and cut my crease. So I'm just going to go just really lightly, take your time. And then it's difficult to then match up to your other side as well. That's what you want to try and do. But yeah, literally it's just doing it in stages and taking your time. No rush. And then obviously I'll bring it down onto the lid as well. And then I'm going to do the outer corner. Again, just double checking. So, okay, my camera just died. Sorry guys, back in the room on the most crucial bloody point it could have done. So, just carrying on with the cut crease. Okay, and then just slightly sort of wing it out as at the end. I mean, this has got harder as I've got older because my eyelids are not as taut as they used to be. fading that out at the end because we'll correct that up in a bit with a wing. So as you can see, then you've got your firm line, your firm cut crease, and then the top, that's all just lush and like blended. So that's how I find I do them there. And then that setting, just make sure that's evenly spread out. I'll just keep looking back and forth to see if I'm happy with the placement. And yeah, and just really take your time with it as well. No rush. I mean, it looks crazy right now because that's crazy white. So to cover that base, then what I'm going to go in with is a flat sort of shader brush. This is the 226 smudger. And I'm going to go in with Stark, which is the lightest colour next to the sort of shimmery shade. Well, actually, I'm going to use that more on the outer to the middle of the eye, and then I'm going to use this one on towards more the inside of the eye. So I'm going to go in with the light shimmery shade and start patting that on the front of the eye, going right up to that line there. Sorry, my eyes are watering a bit, my contact lenses are a bit dry. And then I'm taking that next shade. Sorry, I'm gonna have to give my eye a minute. Okay. It's quite hard looking at a bright blinding light as well. I do it all for you guys. Like, I really don't realise how much it is for YouTubers and people who just film, do anything like this. I take my hats off to them. Like, it's definitely not an easy, quick job, what people think. It definitely takes time and effort. So as you can see, it's sort of covering up there now. Got lipstick on my cheek, great. I don't usually put my lipstick on, I do it after. Okay, so just blending those two colours together now. And at this point it does look quite crazy because I haven't got like my liner and everything on. Like, it looks like a massive gap, but like I say, when you actually open your eye fully and look straight on, it's quite hard then. Right, so I'm going to go in with a small little pencil brush just to define the line a little bit, and I am going to take the dark sort of, it's almost black, I'd say like a light grey black, and I'm just going to dab just ever so slightly and then tap off the excess. Like, you don't need a tiny bit. And again, I'm going to pop my arm, sometimes I use the desk to rest my elbow on. I'm going to pop it like on a high angle and just go in ever so lightly over that line. Okay, just to sharpen the line up. Then I'm going to go back in with the fluffier brush, which I've used Frisk on, and just to make sure that's diffused nicely. Even take, I'm going to take a little bit of Frisk actually. And just keep going until you feel happy with it basically. And then I'm going to go back in with the top brush and the lightest shade just near the brow bone. Okay, and then to add a bit of spruce, a bit of sparkle, I love an inner corner highlight. So I've just gone with just a sort of white shimmery highlight on another pencil brush and take that and pop it, as you can see, in the inner corner, slightly up on the lid, and then a little bit just under the brow bone. It's mostly going to be a matte look, but I just love a little pop of shimmer. Okay, now it's eyeliner time. Like, you can either do the liner two ways. Like, you could either go straight up and connect up to that line, or what I've done on this side is completely left that blank, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, either way looks pretty cool if you've got like a connection there as well. So I'm just going to go in with my eyeliner now, liquid liner. This is one of the hard parts for sure. So just gonna literally line my lash line as usual. Okay, and then now it's for the wing. So not only do you have to get it the same as this side, you also have to like not connect, so bear with. Just lean on my face. Yeah, I should have waited to do my lipstick for sure. Rookie mistake. Because I like to lean on my face for support. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. That'll do, because sometimes the more you mess about with your eyeliner, just the more mistakes you're gonna make. So sometimes I just think, right, just leave it there, because yeah. Right, and then I'm gonna go in with mascara. Just a thin coat before I pop any lashes on. And then a bit, oh, I'll do my bottom now actually, oh no I won't. Okay, and then what I like to do as well on the bottom is use like a white pencil in my waterline. I just think it sort of makes your eyes appear bigger because it emphasises obviously the white of your eyeball. Sometimes white can be a bit dramatic, but because we've kind of like cool tones of white with this look, I think it'll look quite good. You can just use like sort of like a nude colour as well, but I'm going to go with white. And this is just a NYX white eyeliner pencil. Okay. And it's not too intense, it's not like white. And then what I'm going to do with a small shader brush, I'm just going to go in with the colour Cover, which is the darker one of the browns underneath the lash line, just to make my eye up here a lot bigger and sort of just tie it all in really. And it does hide a few wrinkles as well. And just connect it up to that winged liner there. And just slowly smoke it out. Like so. Then go back in with your mascara and then you can put some on the bottom lashes in. And do this in my viewfinder. Oh, not bad, not bad. And I always find if you get a little bit of mascara or liner, anything sort of liquidy like on your face or on your eyelid, and it's so frustrating once you've done like, you know, a nice look, literally wait for it to dry. So go and do your lips or something like that, wait for it to fully dry and then get a clean cotton bud or a clean makeup brush, and it just literally, you can just sort of dust it away or flake off, rather than if you go in with wet and it'll just like smudge everywhere. So right, and then I'm going to use some lashes. These ones are just like a pack I get from eBay. These bits are just the ones I've cut off because usually they're quite wide for the eye, but yeah, they're like a pack of 5 for like, I don't know, 3 quid, 4 quid. You can't go wrong. They've got a bit of a thicker lash band, these, so a bit more stiff to work with, but hey, not bad. I think my favourite eyelashes at the moment are So Sue. I think it's either the ones Paris or Milan they're called. You can get them from Primark, but obviously at the moment I can't go to Primark, so a bit gutted really, because I love those. They're just so dramatic and just really natural as well looking. So okay, lash is on, glue's still slightly drying, but that is my finished, I'm so shit at this, cut crease. Just see me back out. Okay, so you can see from far away as well. Yeah, so that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope, I don't know, helped in some way to, you know, make it a bit easier for a cut crease. I don't know, a bit more basic colours to sort of start with really. I do a lot of cut creases with like bright colours and glitters and stuff like that, but I thought just as a like plain tutorial, I do, you know, start off with a goodie, because I feel like everyone's got sort of neutral shades or something they can work with. Everyone's got browns and blacks usually in their palettes, so yeah. And then I thought it was just nice for a change, team it with a red lip, because who doesn't love a red lip, especially when you're blonde. Just think it looks, just don't know, it just goes well. And I finally toned my hair. I mean, it's not amazing, but it'll do till lockdown is over, which is never, no, I don't know. Anyway, like I say, hope you enjoyed guys. Please comment what you'd like to see next, maybe any other eye looks, anything like that. I don't know, or any other completely different videos, whatever. I'm up for anything really at the moment. Yeah, so basically, if you can like, subscribe, that'll be great. And you'll get to see me again. Don't know you'd want to, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now, I'm rambling. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.